Welcome to Creating with Jovi and 100 Days of Pockets. In collaboration with Cindy A. Lewis, I have created a CD envelope pocket. Here is our little CD tag that we can write on the back of. So come along and check out and see how I created this. Also, please check out my description box for Cindy A. Lewis's booklet on how to create all of the pockets that we've been doing and that we're going to continue to do until we get to 100. I know that a lot of CD holders have like a clear window, and so I was wondering if I slid this into my circular paper cutter, how would this be? Like, I can't get it further down to like really center it. So it looks like to me the circle would be about here. And that's not really going to line up perfectly there. What if I go through the side? Let's see. Well, again, we end up with the same problem. It's going to be too close to the side and it's not going to be centered. So I'm feeling like I am not going to try to make a circle in it. Of course, I have this, but none of these are really big enough. All right, my friends, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to tear some music paper. And we're going to do a music paper collage on the CD holder. We're going to do it on the front, the back, and the inside as well. You can see that I'm just using my straight edge ruler in order to tear the paper. I've got those torn. They are in various sizes, and now I'm simply going to grab my glue and adhere the pieces onto this CD cover. Okay, my friends, I got the CD cover covered with music paper, so I think that's pretty cool. Now, before I move forward at all, I want to go ahead and go around the edges with some ink. Hold on, I see a little edge here where the paper was sticking up. There we go. While this is drying, I want to go ahead and create the CD that's going to go inside. I think the best thing to do is take a piece of cardstock, lay this sticker over it. I think this is what would have gone on top of your CD. Now I'm going to cut the cardstock out. Well, I'm going to cut the circle. I inked up the center a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and ink around the edges just in case I didn't get close enough to the sticker. All right, here's the note. Well, yeah, okay, here's the journaling spot that is going to go inside of the CD holder. So there's our little CD note. And now I think it's time to embellish the cover. I have this fun master board, and I'm thinking about using this piece right here to put over top of this. I just think it's fun. These guys look like they could be in a band. So I think let's go ahead and do that. We're going to measure this out. I'm going to mark these, and I'll know to cut well inside of my marks because I don't want to cover up all of this. So I'll come in probably 1/2 inch on each side, and then we want to know where the bottom is, and we'll remember that I need to come in, you know, let's say 1/2 inch from that as well, because we want, you know, we worked hard to create that, so I want that to show still. So I'm going to grab my paper cutter now, and I'm bringing it over here. And the first thing I am going to do is coming in 1/2 inch from that one mark, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I think I have to turn this over. From this line to this is 1/2 inch, so that's how I'm able to measure that. And then I'm trying to find my mark. Oh, here it is. I found my mark. All right, so cutting in 1/2 inch from that edge. That's right. And then if I go like this, Okay, there we go. Oh, and this is kind of cool because it says find yourself. So that's pretty neat. Okay, my friends, we are going to get this put down on here. I think that looks great. Actually, let's go ahead and add some ink around the edges. This piece right here, this right here, is from an actual vintage newspaper. And so that's really cool. Now this down here was from, I don't know, some sort of mixed media kit, but this right here is actual newspaper. And so that makes this pretty fun and unique. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get our glue on there. And while this is drying, I'm going to look around and see if there's any other embellishments that I'd like to add to this. I found some numbers that were created using modeling paste, and so I thought we could go ahead and put those down here as an embellishment. I think it's a little bold. I inked them up so they blend nicely, but I just think it just kind of looks cool. So here we go. We're going to get our glue on here. I'll put the 9 on first, and now the 8. All right, my friends, I think this turned out pretty cool. I really, really like it. So as you saw, we went ahead and we put music paper all over it. We added this embellishment here from a masterboard and the 89 from like a molding paste or modeling paste. Then when we open it up, inside this fun pocket, we have our CD writing spot. I really like how it turned out. If this was yours, just so that you know, you could add some plain paper over this for writing if you wanted to. And you could do some additional embellishments here if you wanted to. But I'm going to leave it the way it is. Once it goes into a journal, I might add something to it, but I think it's great the way that it is. Well, please check out Cindy's channel, see what she came up with today for day 61 of the CD envelope pocket. Thanks for watching. See you soon.